real Star Wars fans just keep on winning because Disney Star Wars keeps on failing. Let me tell you something. I see this, and it brings me great joy. I mean, to see that Disney, who already ruined Luke Skywalker, right? They ruined Han Solo. They ruined everything when it comes to real Star Wars. It has all been sacrificed to push these new characters, these new characters with no substance. Right? Push out this dog shit rendition of Star Wars. And there is no better example than this right here. The Acolyte. This is the epitome of Disney Star Wars. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. The Acolyte is exactly what these woke freaks over at Disney Lucasfilm, what they want Star Wars to be. This is how they want Star Wars to look like. Right here. And I'm not talking about their racial identity. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Acolyte, how it's presented. Right? It's trash, it's garbage. And because of this reality, it failed. It was a huge failure. The Acolyte, it was one of the biggest failures for Disney. The biggest disasters for Lucasfilm, for sure, right after Indiana Jones. And it's all because these idiots focused on the wrong things. They did not focus on making a good Star Wars story. No, they focused on identity politics. They focused on this garbage. And here's another thing. They don't even like Star Wars. Think about this. These dummies hired people. Leslie Headland, perfect example of Leslie Headland. They hired these people who don't like George Lucas. They don't like his interpretation of Star Wars. And it's not even an interpretation. It's what Star Wars is. The man created it. But all you saw in leading up to this show, leading up to The Acolyte, was how flawed Star Wars was. Oh, Star Wars is misogynist, it's this, it's that. But that's all you saw, right? These actors and actresses they hired for this show, they were like, oh, it feels good to finally be part. That's all they cared about, these geniuses. And as a result, because they focused on the wrong thing, it was a huge failure. The biggest failure for Disney in regards to Star Wars, the biggest failure for Lucasfilm, right? And we were told that, it's okay. It's only $180 million that we spend on this garbage. When in reality, and we're just finding this out thanks to rules they have over in the UK. Because this show, The Acolyte, was filmed in the UK, so Disney has to disclose financial documents. We find out that it wasn't $180 million that Disney threw down the toilet making The Acolyte. No. It was actually $230 million. These geniuses over at Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, I'm looking at you. You guys spent making this dog shit show. It didn't make any money. In fact, I think it lost them money. This show was canceled within the first 3 weeks. They didn't release that, but they saw the numbers, they saw the reception that this dog shit show, The Acolyte, was getting, and Disney, they're like, yeah, we're not coming back for another one. And it was canceled, right? Because it was not successful in any way. Financially, it was not successful. Hey, you're not going to see anybody walking around with an Acolyte shirt, bro. I ain't going to hold you. I think they released some action figures. Nobody's getting those action figures. Commercially, nobody watched this show. Nobody. I think by the end, there was like 5 people watching it or something like that. I was one of them because I enjoyed shitting on this show so much. I ain't gonna hold you. It's true. Part of me actually wishes that they come back with a season 2 so I can shit on it some more. Right? And I'm not gonna make a video as to all the reasons why this show, The Acolyte, was trash, as much as I would like to. I should probably do that. I should do that, and let me know down in the comments if I should make that video, list all the reasons as to why this show, The Acolyte, is complete garbage. Maybe I will. But nonetheless, I just wanted to make this video to expose Disney, to share with you that this show, The Acolyte, was a bigger disaster for Disney, a bigger disaster for these woke freaks over at Lucasfilm. And there is no realm of reality where it makes sense financially for Disney to come back with a season 2. But nonetheless, there are these weirdos on X are still, renew the Acolyte. Renew the Acolyte. Here it is right here. They still got this hashtag going, renew the Acolyte. And what you realize when you see these posts for these weirdos begging Disney, to renew the Acolyte, all they care about is the appearance of these characters. Seriously, like you go on there, all you see is like, look at this right here. I don't make the rules. He's a baby girl, that's all. Like that, these weirdos, that's all they care about. They care about the appearance. Think about this, you know? Real Star Wars fans, we never look at Anakin Skywalker with his shirt. Look at Luke. That's never, and it's about the characters, about the story with real Star Wars. It's not about the appearance. These dummies, they got a petition going with like 80,000 signatures. These losers, you know. Where were you to watch the Acolyte? You know, they could have used those 80,000, viewers. But it's not about that, man. It's about, appearance with these people, and it's about being contrarians to real Star Wars fans. It's all about this. It's all about pushing this garbage. But luckily for you, luckily for me, this show, The Acolyte, is canceled. It's not coming back. Where the pain, they couldn't handle that much pain over at Lucasfilm, and they're just gonna cut bait. They're gonna, they tried their little woke experiment and it failed. And that's good. That's good for me. But anyway, you guys let me know. Let me know down in the comments and hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I think we can do it. End of the year. Hit the notification bell. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.